Hey, I'm sorry. I just think we're moving really quickly. I don't know if I can handle it if we see each other this much, and it's just stressful. I think we just need a break. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have to make a video on you first. Ash's Riolu has been the shining star on Ash's team in Pokemon Journeys ever since we first saw him. From day one, he's been seen in almost every episode. He even got too repetitive for Pikachu to the point where our friendly little Pika just went off. What can we expect from Riolu? What storylines await? Let's talk about that, shall we? Riolu has a personality fitting to be an amazing battler with Ash as his trainer. For starters, Riolu is very self-willed. He does basically whatever he wants without being told. Many examples of this can be found during the Pokemon Journey series. As soon as he hatched, he ran off, completely pushed Pikachu out of the way to battle. He has already come out of the Pokeball on his own accord too. Even though Riolu hatched because of Ash's aura, he's still an independent Pokemon. He has shown this many times, like when he was acting on his own after he hatched. Though that's a part of his personality, he trusts Ash to make him stronger, as Riolu follows Ash everywhere, almost like a new partner Pokemon. That's kind of how I define partner Pokemon. Pikachu, Raboot, Sobble, Go, all of them. Partner Pokemon. It's being said almost everywhere, so might as well say it here too. Riolu is regarded as the up-and-coming ace of Ash's team. He has shown watchers reason to believe that he will be a strong asset going forward, most likely becoming the ace on Ash's team this season. More on that later though. I want to talk about what we don't know, or what we need to know. Since we saw Riolu hatch, there isn't really much of a backstory to tell. We already know that before he hatched, many trainers took the egg, but it just never hatched. Well, until Ash came around, of course. I think we need to know soon how Riolu will take losing. He felt it a little bit right after he hatched, when he ran off and all the wild Pokemon basically overpowered him, but I don't think that it is enough to justify his feelings on losing. He felt frustrated, but losing an actual battle could be more detrimental to his well-being, and it'll be a great way to develop his own personality further. With B coming to the series very soon, it would be a perfect time for that to happen. If Riolu is taken down effortlessly by one of B's Pokemon, I feel like a lot more will open up, especially on what we know about how Riolu acts. Will Riolu tantrum, feel frustrated again, etc, etc. The emotions that we see when Riolu reacts to his loss will play an important role in theorizing Riolu when he evolves, I think. Now imagine this Pikachu, but Riolu. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. I say that because even though some Pokemon evolve pretty smoothly, I feel like Riolu evolving into Lucario could be somewhat different. If anything though, if Riolu Mega evolves as a Lucario, that's going to be something to get used to. Mega Evolution has been on everybody's mind for a while now, and you really can't blame them. Since Riolu already saw Karina's Lucario Mega evolve back when Ash and Karina battled, it's almost certain that we will see Riolu Mega evolve as a Lucario as well. It'll most likely be an important part on Ash's team, so it getting some sort of development is the only possible way I see this going down. A lot of Riolu's development will most likely consist of Riolu trying to control himself, whether it's controlling his emotions or controlling his own power. When he evolves into Lucario and or Mega evolves, some sort of getting used to myself is going to unfold. If Riolu does in the end acquire Mega Evolution, it's most likely not going to get as much attention as something like Ash Greninja though. We've already seen Ash deal with something equal to Mega Evolution, so I don't think it will be beneficial to put all the attention to Lucario's Mega form alone. Heck, we probably shouldn't want all the attention to go into Mega Lucario, because if it does, this will probably happen. Don't worry, Pikachu's Gigantamaxing will probably be the highlight to watch versus Riolu in Mega Evolution. I do hope that Journeys goes far on both of these topics though, because they would be both great to watch. Switching topics, I like to go deep on things that sound ridiculous. I mean, sometimes I can't go deep, but you get the point. Things that make no sense to talk about. So here we are. As seen in the opening, Farfetch'd and Riolu will probably be rivals moving forward and even better sparring buddies. Because of their competitive nature for battling in particular, seeing drama happen between the two of them isn't tough to pinpoint. I can easily imagine one progress more than the other, one wanting to get more training than the other,
one taking the last Pringle, one killing the other.
It's clear that Riolu has the upper hand right now, but from seeing their initial battle with each other, Farfetch'd isn't far behind. I can actually see Riolu struggling against Farfetch'd in the future just for a good character arc. Keep your eyes on these two because they will stir up something, mark my words. Ash's aura should also be talked about when we're talking about Riolu. We haven't really talked about the aura that caused Riolu to hatch in the first place. Because of the aura Ash emits while he's in battle, Riolu and the egg called out to him, ultimately leading to Ash taking the egg for himself. The big question when we're talking about this is, does Ash's aura have any place in the future of the anime? I think it will, somewhat. Maybe not something like Lucario and the Mystery of Mew type of stuff, but as soon as Riolu, or Lucario whenever he evolves, you never know, strengthens his aura, I feel something with Ash is going to happen. Nothing too major, but something like Ash's aura strengthens Lucario, or something that powers Lucario up like Greninja was powered up by the Bond phenomenon. Not exact, but it could be close. Even though it wasn't the first time we saw Ash's aura in the Pokemon anime, it's still pretty hard to tell if it will go any further in Pokemon Journeys in particular. For now, all we can do is hope, if we really want it to go further, that is. Time for a couple questions from you guys, the viewers, because I like answering y'all's questions. Yeah, okay, I'll stop talking. I'll just get to the questions. Jailton Jr. asks, do you think there's a special reason as to why Riolu took so long to hatch besides looking for a strong aura, and that it may be tied with his future development? I honestly never thought about another reason as to why Riolu took so long to hatch besides looking for strong aura. My assumption is that Riolu was looking for a strong aura so he would know who he could trust to raise him. That might have been said in an episode. I don't remember. Bottom line is that I think it's pretty hard to tell. It could be tied with his future development though. He might believe that people with aura are just superior, and I don't know how true that is. That could come to light once Riolu evolves into Lucario. The aura is the main source of answers that we'll find for this question though. Hopefully that's somewhat of a good answer for you. Sans Goose asks, is Riolu gonna be able to Mega Evolve? Like I said earlier, I do think that Riolu will evolve into Lucario and gain the ability to Mega Evolve. Since it wants to get stronger, it'll want to reach the peak of what it itself can be able to do. It'll be a whole arc of Lucario getting used to the power of Mega Evolution, but Riolu will have Mega Evolution in the future. It would be wasted potential if he doesn't. Riolu has so much potential in Pokemon Journeys, whether if it's more of his character development, Mega Evolving, or even Riolu's reaction to Ash's aura. You could honestly go on and on about all of that. Heck, anything about Riolu right now is basically a mystery. What I do know is that it won't be long till something happens with Riolu's character. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, I did it. You happy?
Yes.
When could you start talking?